was cleaning the house as we were getting ready to move to a new apartment the next day. As usual, I listened to a podcast or a YouTube video while I worked. At that time, and even now, I was deeply interested in fitness content and informative videos. I listened to them all the time, taking in all the advice on training techniques, exercises, and dieting. The fitness industry is massive, and while the content helped shape my training routine, the diet I was following didn't seem to be helpful at all. In fact, it felt like my health was declining rather than improving. I was diligently eating everything the fitness industry recommended. My breakfasts consisted almost exclusively of oatmeal porridge with protein powder and fruit. Despite eating the suggested portions, I never felt full. Even if I doubled or tripled the amount, it felt like I could eat endlessly. My lunches were large salads with chicken or turkey breast, low-fat yogurt, sweet potatoes, vegetables, fruit, and lots of spinach. Again, despite consuming so much fiber that my stomach felt ready to burst, I never felt satisfied. My snacks were always some combination of fruit and nut butter, along with plenty of protein bars. I even baked healthy oatmeal pies. Dinners were similarly low-fat meals with lots of vegetables, sometimes zero-calorie noodles with turkey slices. At night, I was extremely hungry and often ended up eating all the baked pies with Nutella or whatever nut butter I could find while my husband was asleep. This binge eating cycle repeated every day. Despite spending at least 3 hours a day at the gym, I wasn't getting stronger or losing weight. Instead, I was gaining weight, struggling to digest the food I consumed, and feeling constantly bloated and uncomfortable. I couldn't figure out what was wrong or how to fix it. According to everything I knew, I was eating the cleanest, healthiest diet possible, lots of protein, healthy carbs, and fiber. Then, on that day, while listening to a regular podcast, the YouTube algorithm automatically played a video where Greg Doucette was reacting to a video by Bart Kay. I was intrigued because Professor Bart repeatedly claimed that Greg Doucette's approach to dieting wouldn't work. While I understood that it clearly worked for Coach Greg and others, it wasn't working for me. I realized I had nothing to lose by trying the way of eating that Professor Bart was promoting. I watched a few more videos by Professor Bart and Dr. Ken Berry and decided to start a new diet once we moved into our new apartment. This was almost 2 years ago. Initially, I planned to try it for at least a month and then return to my fitness diet if it didn't work. That's why I kept all my fitness food: zero-calorie noodles, protein bars and powders, packs of oatmeal, and chia seeds. I never imagined that I would resolve my eating disorder, constant hunger, and severe digestive issues. I started by eating animal-based meals for breakfast while finishing up the vegetables and fruits I had already bought. This turned out to be a good decision, as it helped me avoid the diarrhea that many people experience when starting a carnivore diet. Fortunately, I didn't have any such issues. Instead, my constipation began to improve. Once I finished all the vegetables and fruits, I transitioned to a completely carnivore breakfast and lunch. And I never looked back since.